Okay, we're recording. So welcome guys. This is part 3 of the Active Campaign 101 series. So if you haven't yet watched part 1 and part 2, just go to YouTube and search my name for my channel. It's Carlo Matig-a with a dash. And by the time that you will see this video, I should have uploaded the active campaign part 1 and part 2 there in the video list there, so that you'll have a better background on what I'll be doing here in this video. Okay, so in this video, I will be testing the automation system that we did for active campaign in part 1 and part 2. So in part 1 and part 2, we have created a form which I have embedded in my website, sample website here, there on the lower right. So, and we have created a sample welcome email template. There you can see the preview on the left, and we have set up an automation system wherein we would segment our contacts based on their behavior. So we will have three test cases or three persons that will do different things. One would click the call to action link in the welcome email. Another would open the welcome email but would not click the call to action. And another contact will not even open the welcome email. So, okay, before I continue with the test, just a couple of reminders, or one reminder before I do is to put your, in the active campaign settings, put your business physical address on the settings, because this physical address will be put on the emails that you will send on your contact list. This is needed for email deliverability of your email list or of your email campaigns. So where would that setting be? So you would just go to here in the main dashboard of ActiveCampaign. So we'll just go to settings. Let's just wait for it to load. And there is addresses here. There you go. This is where you would put your physical address or your office address. That would be my sample for my contact. And next, these are the test cases that I'll be doing. So as I've said earlier, there will be 3 contacts that I'll be testing. So this first one will open the welcome email and click to action button. The second one is will open the welcome email only and will not click the call to action button. And the other one is just ignore the welcome email. So if you remember on part 2, we have set the delay for up to 5 minutes. It means that we have given them time, we have given the contacts time that will opt in on the form 5 minutes, up to 5 minutes, to click the call to action link. If he clicks that CTA link, then he will be tagged immediately here. But if after 5 minutes he did not click the link, then that contact will either be tagged as one who has opened and one who did not engage based on their behavior. So okay, so let's start in testing the first one. So let's put it here. So this is our form here, and we'll type the name, copy paste the name here, and type the email. Okay, click submit. So since this is a double opt-in setting, like what I have discussed in part 2, or I think maybe part 1 or part 2, so I should be receiving the email on that. So this is also the first time that I am testing the automation that I built. So any troubleshooting scenarios would be interesting. Okay. So right now I have received on the first one, I have received the welcome email. So, oh, sorry, this is not yet the welcome email. This is the opt-in opt-in confirmation. So it says here, please confirm your subscription to newsletter Green TPH, and thank you for subscribing to newsletter on Green TPH. To confirm that you wish to be subscribed, please click the link below. It says here also the email address that you have used to subscribe. And just click here, confirm my subscription for the double opt-in. Then after that, I should be in the contacts of ActiveCampaign. And I should be receiving the email for the welcome email. Let's see here in the contacts. Okay, here is the Mandy contact is now added to the contact list in ActiveCampaign after the double opt-in. So let's just wait for the welcome email to arrive. And if we click it here, let's just see the details on the contact that I have just entered. Okay, we have the initial tag, which is opted in on Green TPH blog forums, so that you'll know where is the source of this list, where has this contact been in contact, where has this contact been entered, how this contact entered your campaign, whether it be email, because there will be different uh, points of uh, points of entry in your campaign. It could be a chatbot, it could be a webinar, free webinar registration, or like this one, it's filling up a form. So there will be different possibilities. Okay, I'll just wait for the welcome email to arrive. Okay, here it is. It went in on the promotions part of the email on my Gmail. So let's click this and we'll click the call to action link. And it should be redirecting me to the URL that we have set up. Okay, so let's see an active campaign. On the active campaign part. Okay, it says here, I think this is one click through. This records the click action of that contact. And then let's select. Okay. Now it says here on the right side the actions that the contact has experienced in your campaign. It says here that it opened your welcome email. It says here that it clicked the link, call to action, and it visited the site. And let's see when would the tag would be applied. So because we are expecting, since Mandy, the Mandy contact click the CTA link, it should be tagged with click CTA link. Okay, while waiting for that, let's do the other two contacts. So here in the second contact, we should only open the welcome email. So I'll use the Firefox browser for this. Okay, let's copy this one for the first name. Let's use this one for the test email. Let's click submit. Okay, and I should be receiving the email. Okay, for the MPAC, the second contact, the MPAC uh, contact test, I have received the double opt-in confirmation. I'll just confirm that. Okay, I'll close this one and I'll just wait for the email to arrive on the second contact. And if you look at the contacts, it should be yes. So it has entered the and we'll also do the third one, which is ignores the welcome email. So the browser, I will do it in another browser, and I'll just copy the name and the test email address. So this third one would just ignore the email, will not open the welcome email. Okay, I just got the double confirmation email for the third contact. Okay, and the three should have entered the contact list on ActiveCampaign. Let's refresh this one. Okay, and if you would see here on the automations part, let's see here. While these are entering the automations, we should be seeing some status. Okay, so when you look at this is the one that's the automation that we are testing, the welcome series for green TPH, and we can see here that it has stats. Then two contacts currently in the automation. It means I think one of the contacts have exited the automation. I'm guessing it would be the first one. Let's see the first one. Let's see the status for the first one. Okay, so the first one is successful because it has been tagged with a click CTA link in welcome email. And let's see for the second one, for the MPAC uh, contact, our action was only to open welcome email. So I'll just open it, this one, and I will not do anything. It, I could be reading this or anything, but I would not click the CTA link. Just go back to inbox. And for the third one, I would just ignore. This is the third one, which is the Yola contact. Let's see here. Okay, here's the email that I have sent via the active campaign automation. I would just ignore that. I would not click it. I would not open it. And let's see if the correct tags will be applied. Okay, it says here on the right, it has completed automation. That's why in the stats, there is only two contacts that are inside the automation. I think it's waiting for the 5 minute delay to to finish. If it goes too long in waiting, I'll be just editing this video and cut to that where I would where we would see the correct tags. Okay, so let's just wait a bit. Okay, we can see here in the second contact that when the campaign email was sent, and that I have opened the welcome email. And no new tags yet. Let's see on the other one. Okay, for the third contact test, it says here on the right that I have entered automation and the campaign email, welcome email was sent, but there's no action that was done as what we have designed it to do. Okay, we'll just wait a bit. From our design should be tagged with open email. Let's refresh it again. Okay, we have now had the second contact, AMPAC, to have a new tag which is opened welcome email, and it's according to our design, according to our testing design, and it completed automation here. So, so the second contact is successful. Let's see for the third contact. Okay, haven't yet had the new tag here. Let's just refresh. None yet. Okay, let's look at the automation stats. So there's still one. Let's look if what we would see here. Okay, okay, okay. There you go. The third contact took some time, and it has completed automation and was tagged with the correct one, which is did not engage with the welcome email. So the testing for the three contacts went successful. And I'll just explain a bit on the active campaign deals because for the deals, that's what I think where you can manage the status of the contact that's more interested in your offer. Like on the first case, this one, we had a we had that those contacts that would click the link, the CTA link in the welcome email to be added for the new deal. So let's just go to the new deals here. Let's just double check the three contacts if they still have the tags correct. Okay, and the other one. Okay, that's correct. And let's go to deals. So the Mandy test contact entered the new prospects deals here. So in this one, you can probably add new automations based on their behavior, based on if you have contacted them to contact, if you need to follow up them, or you're already in contact with them. So that because as time goes along, when you do your business, the new prospects on this list will increase, and there has to be a system wherein you apply so that you'll know what stage that contact is in, or else you'll get confused. And active campaign deals is a good tool to be used to systematize that. Okay, guys, I hope that helped you. The testing was good. The testing was successful for the tagging. It's called contact segmentation. And if this has helped you in any way, you can click on the link below to sign up and try Active Campaign. And once you signed up, you can add me on the IG link below for any questions. Send me a message, anything, or just comment below for your questions, and I'll answer your questions the best way I can. And also ask me. Feel free to send me a message on how to continue learning the basics of Active Campaign, and I'll recommend you to a video series for that. Okay, thank you guys. Till next time, this is the end of the three parts Active Campaign 101 links, 101 videos. Till next time, this is Carlo Matiga.